Hi, today we are going to see the 57th stotra. Maharshi Kapilacharya Kritajno Medini Patihi Tripada Strida Sadhyaksho Mahasringa Kridandakrit. Maharshi Kapilacharya. Bhagavan has been manifested as a teacher whose name is Kapila. He is a sage where we call Rishi when they know a portion of Veda, and we call Maharshi when they know entire Veda. So Bhagavan has come to universe in different avatarams. One of the avataram is the Maharshi Kapilacharya, who is considered to be the Sankhya philosopher who knows mostly of the Vedas, and he is the master of all the Vedas, in which it is very difficult for us even to understand a single word in it. So Bhagavan has been taken avataram of Kapilacharya. That's why his name is Maharshi Kapilacharya. In Gita also, Bhagavan has said that of all the rishis, I am Kapilacharya. Kritajna. So we usually use the word Kritajna in the form of gratitude or thanksgiving, but it has a deeper meaning for the word Kritajna. Krita means the universe or the world. Jna means knower of the subject. Jnanam, who knows everything, is called Jna. So Bhagavan is the power who knows the entire universe. So that's why he is called Kritajna. And he is the cause and he is the effect. So he knows the creation, when, what, how, which, everything he decides. So that supreme unconditional effect to the beings in the universe is called Kritajna. And this universe that has been created for a definite purpose, because he has been created different yugams to make sure that Veda has been stabilized here and people follow dharma. So Bhagavan has been said in Gita that I have known. Known means na. What he has done, that is Krita. So the word Kritajna means I know what the other person has done. That is the entire deep meaning for the word Kritajna. Medini Padi. Medini means earth. Padi means who is the supporter or who supports something. So here Bhagavan supports the earth. That's why he is the Lord of the earth. That's why he is called Medini Padi. And it is also has the deeper meaning. The earth means we all are the supporter from Bhagavan. We all get support from Bhagavan. So it also shows that the inner beauty or the depth, that how much we have faith in Bhagavan, and the poetic way how we look the power of Bhagavan, and the philosophical way how much we know about Bhagavan. Tripada. Pada means foot. Tri means three. So Bhagavan took 3 foot in the Vamana Avatara. So there we also has to take 3 steps to go beyond our target. That is sleep, dream and waking. Those are the 3 steps that we undergo every day. So waking is the daytime, the dream is once we start going to sleep, and the deep sleep is the time when the soul is conversing with Bhagavan. At all the time, we have to undergo a time where we should converse directly to Bhagavan with all our four guna, like anger and desire and our bonding towards all the beings or anything. And the fourth one is ego. When we all overcome these four emotions, then we can take a step ahead with the three things: sleep, dream, and awakening. Tridasadyaksha means Akshay, or Aksha means who is the witness. Tridasha, Dasha means the state. Tri means three. So Bhagavan is the witness of three states of our everyday happening. That is what we do when awakening, dream, and sleep. As well as we all are a mix of three gunas: Sattvigam, Rajas, and Tamas. So when we have one of the guna above the other, at that time we overcome the other two gunas. For example, if we are Sattvigam, we can overcome Rajas and Tamas. So in that way, the tamas is considered to be the sin part. The rajasa means it is the merits. It has a way to go towards the sattvigam, and the sattvigam is the part where, the state where we follow dharma by helping others. So that gunas is what is called Tridasha Sadhyaksha. Mahasringa Bhagavan. Maha means great. Sringa means antenna or the horn. So Bhagavan took the Malsya Avataram, in which he had the strong horn through which he tied the ship and stride towards the water, where he was carrying all the treasure that is required to create a new world. That's how, when he saved those rishis and those Vedas, then he started a yugam with Manu as the first person. So we all are the generation of Manu. That's why we are called Manusyan. So that is the one of the most important avataram. All the avataram are important, but in this avataram, Malsya avataram, the horn plays a very important role. That's why he is called Mahasringa. Kranta Krit. Kranta means destruction. Krit means one who is doing the destruction, or one who is destroying all the created things. That is what happens in the Pralayam. Bhagavan is destroying things that he has been created. And he also said that we all have that gunam. So Bhagavan is trying to destroy all the bad qualities in us and try to improve our good qualities. So in that way, Bhagavan is helping us to improve ourselves, improve our quality. So whenever we feel like hearing a story of Bhagavan, we try to influence some of the gunas from that. When we try to say namam or slokas, we try to get the positive energy of Bhagavan. So we are seeing the names: Maharshi Kapilacharya, Kritakna, Medinipadi, Tripada, Tridasadyaksha, Mahasringa, Krantakrit. So we'll be reaching the 537th namam of Vishnu Bhagavan. Maharshi Kapilacharya, Kritakno Medinipatihi, Tripada Stridashadyaksho, Mahasringa Kritakrit.